All right. I believe I have everything appropriately turned on. We've got some nice Star Wars, The Fallen Order music playing in the background. My microphone is on. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hello to everybody in chat. Richard Q, I'm so glad you were able to make it to one of my live streams. Welcome to your first one. I hope you have a good time today. Today, I'm going to be working on some more of my Clone Wars, except that this isn't for the clones. I just had an X-Wing and I felt like I wanted to build it because if you haven't seen on my social media posts or the YouTube community page, I am going to be painting a Luke Skywalker this week. So I figured this was perfectly appropriate for what I was wanting to build this week. Let's go ahead and pop this thing open and get started. Hello, Michael. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing well today. And if we get this finished, I have another thing planned as well, so we'll see what ends up happening. I completely forgot the Who was in this. And not the Who as in like, is that their name? Is that their name? I'm now like double guessing myself on if I said their name correctly. But this is the, I'm like 90% sure. Where are you guys? I have you in my playlist. Why don't I remember your names correctly?
That's the question.
This is the Who, right?
Yes,
okay, it is the Who. That is, I was
the HU.
The HU, yeah, like not the Who as in like the.
It was about the Mongolian throat
Yes,
singers.
yes, the Mongolian throat singers. I forgot they did some of the music in Fallen Order. That's really, really cool. Yeah, exactly. I just had completely forgotten that. All right, cool. Let's get this X-Wing going. Totally blown away by that. We've got 4 bags, a couple of stickers. They don't look too bad. I didn't remember yellow specifically being on Luke's X-Wing. Also, now that I've got the box out of the way, I'm going to get the light on to give you guys a little bit more light. Hopefully that works well for you. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Excellent. I'm glad everybody can hear me fine. That is good because I hadn't actually looked at the position of where my microphone was, and occasionally I move it back over to the other desk, depending on what I'm doing. So, ooh, a nice printed, give me the bag, please, thank you. Printed piece here. Dude, his X-Wing helmet is actually really nicely detailed. Very cool. All right, let's get these things separated out. I have a brick separator, although I did grab myself a spare one, so now I'll have 2 in case something goes horribly awry. I've only had that happen a couple times, but it's only been when I've been working on mocks. Never when I've been working on a little R2-D2 piece.
Horribly awry.
Awry. Did I say array?
Yes.
Awry. Whoops. Listen, I'm still recovering from being ill. So I know you are. I was telling them I'm recovering from being ill, and I was trying to excuse myself. Oh my goodness, I got him sick. If you guys hadn't heard or seen, I got sick while we were at the wrestling events. And I brought it home. And then a few days later, Chaos Cultist came down with the same thing. And I was like, no, I'm so sorry. I knew this was probably going to happen because we do live together. And it's kind of inevitable. But I felt bad. I felt really bad. Oh well, hopefully, since we know what it is, we can like just get him recovered faster than it took me. So. Although I still am recovering a little bit. Ooh, you have the Lego Slave 1? Do you have it when they still call it the Slave 1? Or do you have the version where they call it Boba Fett's ship or whatever that they changed it to because they didn't want to use the word slave anymore in the title? Which, I mean, like, I get and I understand. But I don't think really anybody really actually, I don't know. It just seemed like a weird change, but I get it. I'm trying to be more respectful, and that's cool. They should do that. All right, let's build Luke. Oh, where's his head? It's in this bag that I haven't opened yet, so let's not build him yet at all. We've got some brown pieces there. That goes there. We've got one random yellow piece and one random. Are you actually shiny? No, you're just a dark gray. And there's. I was hoarding that one white piece there as well. I like these dark red tiles. I wish they used more of that. I know they do with, like, anything for the Republic, because that is the Republic colors. But just in general, like, I wish other sets used it. Like, in City, for example, I wish they used it, because I would love, like, a brick building out of this red brick. color tone, and it would just, I feel like it would be gorgeous. Hello, meowy kitty. Also, you guys will have to tell me if at any point you could ever hear the wind gushing outside of my window. Because we have been having insane bursts of just wind, and literally, I have felt my building shake. It's been crazy. So if you guys can at any point hear them, please call it out in chat, because I want to know if it's that loud or if it's just something I can hear. Because occasionally it might make me jump a little bit. It is mildly startling when it happens. I always forget the orientation for the lightsabers, but I assume the book is going to tell me. Perfectly fine. Okay, so the little parts with the nubs go on the bottom, and then the part with the cylindrical, like, bands goes on the top. I always, for some reason, I sometimes want to put it in this way. And I mean, I guess I could. I could make it, like, whatever, but according to the picture, this is how it is for him, so we're gonna leave it like that. Is it weird that they didn't, like, print the rest of his hair? Oh, I guess... Oh, because he doesn't have a hairpiece in this, because he's just in his helmet. I saw the yellow here for his, like, I saw the yellow here on his face. Let me get him a little closer. That I think is representing the goggles for his, or the visor, I guess, on his helmet. Because it goes over his face there. And I thought that was his hair at first. And I was like, it's so weird that they, like, printed a portion of his hair and not the rest of it. But then I realized, no, it's just as if he had the visor up. Versus, well, I'm probably going to keep it with the visor down. I like that. I think that looks good. And then, for now, Luke, you can carry your lightsaber because you don't have an X-Wing to sit in. Why you need your... I guess we'll pretend that you're doing your Jedi training and that's your helmet that you do that in. Did they ever make that in Lego? The helmet that they put over to cover his face completely so that he can't see nothing when he's doing his Jedi training with Obi-Wan? Did they ever make that in the Lego piece? And if so, I wonder how expensive it is. That kind of seems fun to own. You know what I mean? Oh man, you got snow in Wales last week? That sounds nice. Is it hopefully not too much though? Like not like a detrimental amount. Although I assume like being in Wales, you're probably more used to that, right? Because California's been getting snow, but like no one around here is used to it. And while my area specifically hasn't seen any, there's some areas like nearby that have, and we've definitely seen it on the mountaintops a little bit. And I had just like, people are just don't know what to do with themselves. It's kind of like anytime, honestly, I was in the South and it snowed and it stuck. Everybody also freaked out because they're just so not used to it. Even though it's really just, be cautious, but don't be a dumbass. Just drive normal. Driving super slow is actually going to be more problematic in certain cases because you're just going to slow traffic up and piss people off and then create road rage. That just causes more accidents. So don't do it. All right, let's keep building this piece and I'll keep chatting with you guys. It is super windy where I am too, Richard. Are you also like in the California area where it's super windy? But oh my god, because it's crazy. It is super, super crazy windy. The clouds have been moving like so fast. It's been really fun to watch going, honestly, across the sky, and also terrifying because they're just rapid. It's also pushing rain in and out a lot. So we might end up having some rain later. Who knows? It's made potentially getting my Luke Prime that I'm going to be painting a little bit problematic, but thankfully Chaos Cultist is taking care of that for me. So we are good to go. Managed to get it done before any more storms come in, which I am very, very, very grateful for. Alright, we've got all of these pieces built in. I wonder if we're going to actually put something through all of those, because we've got a bunch of shapes for the, piece like this to go through. So I wonder if that's actually going to happen, or if it's just the types of colors they're using. Because sometimes they don't actually use, when they have those slots available, they don't sometimes use them. And it makes me laugh. Because I'm like, what's the point of providing that piece and using that piece instead of just the piece that's exactly like that minus the hole? I don't get it. But I am not a Lego master, so I don't expect to get it. Hello, William! welcome to the stream. Thank you for checking in. I hope you're doing well today. For me, it's been very, very windy and a little bit cold, but not too bad. Not too bad. It's actually weirdly warmed up, but also very windy. So it does, when you're in the wind, it's very cold. We're putting in the seat now for our X-Wing. That is going to go there. His little feetsies will slot into those to help keep him secure. Thank goodness you actually have a butt slot for you to sit down onto. I hate when they don't give me a slot for their butts to slap into. Oh no, are you kidding me? I said that. I spoke too soon. They covered it. They covered my butt slot. Oh, Lego, why? Why do you do this? I don't want the model to slide around in the ship. It's the worst. What piece am I looking for? I just need this one. That goes there, and that goes there, and then I need these two dark gray pieces, one there, and one there. Okay, that has been taken care of. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! I didn't know they actually made, like, shapes. Like, outside. I mean, I know they make, like, circles and stuff, but, like, I've never seen an X before. It's an X-Wing. It's appropriate that I found this piece in the X-Wing set. 12 inches in the last 3 days. Dang. Okay, well, at least the rain got rid of it, though. That's not too bad for you, Michael. I don't know if, I can't speak for in the south of England, but I can definitely speak for in the south in the US, Dodge. Oh man, yeah, that's the exact same thing that happens, is like everything shuts down, like schools will close at like half an inch of snow on the ground because holy moly, they don't know how to deal with it. I think it's actually more so just to like maybe realistically speak to it a smidge for them. I think it's more of an ice problem. I think what happens is there's so little snow, it melts quickly, but then it refreezes because it's still so cold, but not producing actually more precipitation anymore. So no more snow is actually falling. That all that melted snow becomes slush and then turns into ice. And because at least where I was in the south, it was a very mountainous region, they were concerned about like black ice and people not seeing it and then like flying off a mountain. Not actually that dramatic, but like in some areas I do actually think that's what it was, but it still feels sometimes a bit ridiculous how everybody responds to it and how like the entire area just like freaks out and people get snow. I mean, it's good for the like anybody who is able to take advantage of snow days if that's what you're looking for and you want like that free day off, I guess. But it is a little ridiculous how rapidly everything shuts down. And they just don't know what to do with themselves anymore. I think I need another. There it is. There's that and that. And then we need 2 of these with the snot bricks. Or the pieces facing out. Perfect. Hi, Nightman. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am working on building an X-Wing today, which you probably know by clicking on the stream's title card, but you know what? I'm going to say it anyways, because I can. Because it's what I do. Alright, I need to make sure this is facing the correct way. That does look correct. And that looks correct. Excellent. They're supposed to be opposite of each other, which I can appreciate. I'm also going to take 2 of these and put it on the bottom here and the bottom here, because I guess it's going to connect to something else is my expectation. Oh, look at that, the X. Wow, my voice cracked there. Sorry, I am still smidge sick, so if you hear my like voice crack a smidge, that's probably why. Hello, Shy Time. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you are well today. The X. I was looking for what step I was on and my brain lost focus for a second. All right. This needs to go here and then here. Oh, is this for the... Is this gonna be... This must be for the wings in some capacity. I'm trying to figure out, like, what the hell I'm building. And I think it must be for the wing. I don't know what else would need a bend or something. So that's my expectation, but we'll figure it out as we continue to go. It's like we're basically repeating our process. But my guess is we're going to put something... Oh, it's... I'm creating the front shape of the ship. Got it. Got it. All right. This one goes like that. And then where is... There it is. And this one faces the opposite direction. Wonderful. And then we're going to come over here. And that attaches there. Oh, but I probably skipped putting this on. I did. There you go. Now we're stable. Okay, and then this gets connected there. And can, oh my god, so cool. All right. Oh, hold on. I forgot the other one. I'm gonna throw tiny pieces everywhere. Wait. Okay, I think I just actually had one too many of those on is what had happened, because now it's fixed. All right, cool. That's the front of our X-Wing. I like it. We've created a lovely shape. Everything looks correct to me. My cat's trying to get into the X-Wing box and failing. I'm sorry that you can't fit into that. It's a little bit too firm and narrow for you, sweetie. She just stuck her head in and then pulled it back out. She's like, nope, I can't fit in here. This is not happening. I'm not going to try to squeeze. She walked away sadly. You know, I've never really looked into soccer that much. I played once when I was like, and by played, I mean like I was, I don't know, 5 or something, and played a bit, got injured while playing and never went back to it. And since then I've not really experienced like live shows or even watching it on television much. So I can't say that I dislike it or like it. I'm kind of indifferent. I think it's cool. It looks fun. People get really into it. I love watching the crowds, honestly, at football events, like soccer events, because like they're just rowdy in ways that I feel like even sometimes football games and stuff like American football games don't get, which is pretty wild. Also, all of the horns, like isn't like the blowing the like I don't know what the name of it is, but isn't there like a specific thing that was like banned or something at a football game once because of how many people were just like using them and like obliterating everybody's eardrums? Is that super high above sea level, or is that I'm not, meters are not my specialty, so I don't know how above sea level. I mean, it sounds like it's fairly above sea level, but I don't actually know how above sea level that is. The only sports that I really like, Nemeth, that I can like actually be like, yes, I love this, is wrestling. I really love pro wrestling. I think it's fantastic. But outside of that, I'm actually not that big of a sports person. I never did a whole lot of sports growing up. The only thing I did was I did some swimming. And I got to, like, I did some state championships, like, occasionally. But I never qualified for anything actually valuable as a swimmer. Like, or anything, like, cool or exciting to go to. When did I need to stick this on? Aha, goes like this. Nope. Please. There you go. Okay. We are now correctly lined up there. This is going to stick on right there. Very loosely, my goodness. And then... Hello! AIJ from France. Welcome. What part of France are you from? So, I've done very little traveling outside of the US, but the few places that I have gone to is I've gone to England once, and I've spent, 9 weeks? I think it was 9 weeks or 8 weeks or something like that in France. And we were staying in a small provincial town, which fit perfectly for me because I love Beauty and the Beast. But we were in Lacoste, France, which is near Marseille, but several hours driving out. But I remember we flew into the Marseille airport. That's where we got off and had to get on the bus, I think, to take us to Lacoste. It was great. I really, really loved it. I also got to go to Angoulême, which was one of my favorite places to visit when I was there. Just to very briefly gush about it. We were there because I was there for school. This was for an abroad program. We were in Angoulême during the bande dessinée. If I butchered any of these words, I am so sorry. French is not one of my languages, despite it being part of my heritage. And so I got to go to Angoulême during the festival, and it was just an astounding experience. I also got to meet and I forget what he actually goes by in for his BDs and everything like that, but Mobius, I got to meet him, and this was just before he passed, actually. I think a year later, I think he passed away, if I remember correctly. So it was really cool to very briefly get to speak with him. I picked up one of his books, and he graciously signed it for me. It was amazing. But his art is so cool, and I wish that the Dune project that he had been a part of had done something, because it would have been amazing. I think I have a little bit, but I don't know specifically. I've never done a thing. I just think that I think I have English, Irish, and French predominantly in me, but I've never been told anything beyond that. And I've never bothered to look into it because honestly I don't care that much. But it is, I guess it's kind of fun to know sometimes. I knew too many people that were really, really obsessed with it, knowing the very minute percentages of everything, and it just blew my mind, and they were really, really aggressive about it, and it just kind of turned me off of ever really wanting to know. Hello, Unnecessary Gaming! Oh, well, thank you! Thank you so much! I hope they arrive quickly as well. Are you saying that you, oh, did you use Cromlech, and you ended up going and using, my code and everything? Is that what you mean when you bought some orcs? That's awesome! I hope they arrive quickly for you as well. What am I doing? I am needing to build an X-Wing. Let's go ahead and get this piece. Because we've put on... Nope, we need these two. That's where I was. Forgot what step I was on. Alright, we got that. Now we need this, and it's going to go in here. Okay. Ah, and that helps stabilize everything. I was wondering how we were going to do that. Perfect. Love it. Now I need 2 of these. And we're going to connect them. Looks like they want... Oops. Help if I had the right pieces. Alright, so we've got that one. And that one. Nope, they want the round part facing in, actually. So put that there. Put that there. Nice. I really like how they're using these hinged pieces to create these subtle angles on the ships. I think that's the coolest thing right now to me about LEGO, is just how they're able to create shapes that I would not expect for their product to be able to produce, and actually producing it. It blows my mind. That's really, really cool. Oh my god! Speaking of Lego, did you guys see or hear that Lego Masters Australia is getting a new season? And it's going to be a Lego Masters Masters. They're bringing back various people from the other seasons, and I am so hyped. I don't know who has won the season I'm currently watching, which is where they introduced the cursed brick, which I don't know if was necessarily a good idea or not, but at least I love the team that originally got it. And I just, like, I saw that they're in there. They're coming back. It makes me so happy because I like them. I think they're actually really good builders, and I just think it's really cool. Oh, well, thank you, Unnecessary Gaming, for the $2 tip. Thank you. I did not see anything from the Academy Awards except Brendan Fraser's ridiculous speech after he won Best Actor, which, okay, one of my all-time favorite movies ever. And this is actually, I think it is my ultimate favorite movie ever, because I can literally go and watch this thing over and over and over again to a ridiculous, probably nauseating amount for any normal person. I love Brendan Fraser's The Mummy. I love the 1999 Mummy with Brendan Fraser in it, because Rick O'Connell, oh my god, I fucking loved him. Evelyn, hot as hell. I'm so sad that she did not return for The Mummy 2 when they made the second one. I understand, I really do, but like, it made me so sad. But holy hell, she was hot. Love Jonathan. I can't remember the actor's name, but he also was just fantastic in that. Basically, everybody in that movie was brilliant, and I love all of them. But Brendan Fraser, oh my god, I had such a crush on him growing up. And so the fact that he won and like got acknowledged for his baller, just like acting skills, I love it, because I think he's one of my favorite actors ever. And I'm very happy he won. His speech made no sense though. He was so nervous, and you could tell, and I felt kind of bad for him. But at the same time, I'm like, bro, you know what? You won, you do you. You ramble and make no sense. It doesn't matter. I'm just glad you won, man. I'm glad you won, and you seem thrilled. And therefore, I am extra thrilled for you. Yes, so Red Panda, I've not actually seen that movie in full. I've only seen clips of it. I know what the gist of the plot is for that one, but that was not one of the ones that I watched. So I was into him when I was like really young. So my main movies that I remember him from and loved him for was obviously The Mummy. But the other main was George of the Jungle. Holy fuck, I loved him in George of the Jungle. I didn't see any of his slightly more raunchy titles, because there's an Eco Man, and then wasn't there like Monkey Bones? That's the other one. I have not seen Monkey Bone entirely, but I have heard amazing things about it. And I've seen reviews of it, so like I get what it's about. I just didn't see it when I was that age because my parents were a little strict and didn't always let me see those kinds of movies. So, and then I just didn't bother to watch them when I got older because I forgot, because there were other movies that I wanted to be seeing. So it didn't really bother me too much. But yeah, he's so good. Okay, we need to put this on here. Nope. With the flat side facing down. Yes. No? Yes. No, that can't be right. It needs to... Ooh, ooh. Well, no, it definitely... How's it facing? Oh, okay, I see. I just had it up or down too low. And then this one goes like that, and that is the front of the X-Wing completed. Am I caught up to where I need to be? Yes. Now I'm on this step with this piece here, this piece here, and then these two pieces. Ooh, yeah. No, the Mummy, like, the classic Mummy film is also really good, but the 1999 one, I don't know. So good. The only one that I really don't like to acknowledge for the Mummy films, just to be real with you guys right now, is that terrible one with Tom Cruise in it. No, it didn't happen. It doesn't exist. It's not part of the trilogy because it's just a trilogy. And I will stand by that until my death. And then I will continue to stand by it as a ghost as I scream out into eternity that it's not part of my Mummy franchise. It's just not. Screw Tom Cruise. I don't like that man. That's what I say. That's what I say to him. He ruined the movie. Although the third movie, to be fair, with Brendan Fraser in it, is also not good, and we also don't talk about that one too much either. But really, it's really the first and the second, and then you can count the classic, but it's technically a separate Mummy. That's just me. That's just me. Michael, I would incredibly recommend watching Lego Masters, either the Australian one or the American one, and they're both very good. If you are a big fan of Will Arnett, then definitely watch the American one because he is the host. And I do actually think I will give the American one credit. I think them having two hosts or two judges, like two Lego masters there to judge the competitors, is better than just having the one Lego master. Now, I understand that Australia only has the one and they didn't want to, I guess, fly somebody out to do the filming with him. So I get it. I understand that's why Brickman is the only judge there. But I think having the juxtaposition of, and it's been a while actually since I've watched the American one, so I'm completely blanking on the two Lego people's names. Hold on, let me find out their names. Who judges Lego Masters America? Amy Corbett and Jamie Berard. Oh my god. I'm gonna try this one more time. Jamie Berard. I think I said it the first way correctly. I just stumbled. I'm bad with names. But yeah, so Jamie and Amy. I think having the two of them as a duo who is judging, I think it makes the judging a little bit more interesting. But that's just me. And again, I understand why the Australia one only has Brickman, because he's like the only Australian-based Lego master. They should bring on one of the other, like maybe, what if one of the objectives for having this new season, outside of the fact that all of these shows do this, where they bring in eventually when they have enough like previous winners and runner-ups to be able to like fill the show with those people again. They always inevitably do that. But what if one of the other side objectives is to crown somebody as a new judge to help Brickman and or give Brickman a break? I don't really know. But what if that's the goal? That would be so cool. I would love that. Oh my god, I hope that's where they're going. I really doubt it. I'm not going to all have any realistic expectations of that, but I hope they are. Yeah, Tom Cruise ends up being in a lot of movies that end up, I think, being remakes of other ones that just aren't always as good as they were. Like, he's a great actor, but I don't know. He's overrated in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I need to put the sticker on. I've been staring at it, dreading it for a little while. I don't know why. I don't mind putting stickers on. I just really hadn't been focused on it. All right, I'm going to focus on this sticker for a second. Get out of here. Black. All right, we got that on there. We've put that into its place. Let's keep busting through this. We need to flip it over. Then we need to take this piece. Apparently stick it there. Very well. Flip back over. We now need these pieces, and they're going to go there. There. Perfect. That goes there. Where? Aha! Finally, we're using this little piece. I'm so bummed that they took away the like peg that I thought was going to be for his butt. I'm gonna check something. Can I get it up? Hold on. I want to try something. Come on. If I flip it... You guys, I think I... Yes. Yes. Oh, I don't want to get that. I want this one. Can I get it? Can I get you up? Give me your little Lego piece. Because if I flip it around... Hold on, I'm going to cheat. I have an idea. Oh my god. It wants to give me everything but that piece. Literally everything but that piece. Give me this piece, Lego. Release it. Release it! Oh, come on. I just want to be able to do this. There we go. Okay. Because this, now he's got a butt piece. Because then that will go there. That goes back there. This was attached here, facing out. We just pop that back into place. Yes. Yes. Ha ha ha! Because it's already secured on there. It doesn't need the two pieces. Why can't I just flip it going the other way? And then I give him a little piece to sit on, right? Because, like, now his little ass will stay in place. Right? Luke, don't disappoint me, bro. I see why they did it that way. Okay, never mind. His feet won't sit onto it. I guess you know what you're doing. I guess I should trust them. Last time I just used my nail to get it off. I'm not going to bother using the brick separator. Oh, well, thank you. I like to think so, too. I like to think I'm quite good with my hands. Oh my god, if I could just please actually be good with my hands, though, and get this freaking priest off again. I made it easier for myself that time. Okay, I have now reset it properly. Stop fapping about. Get back to the building. Alright, there we go. Alright, and we did that. I am now back to this step. We're looking good. Yeah, he actually... He's still loose, but fine, whatever. It works, it works, it works, it works. I'm not going to let it bother me. Take your lightsaber, Luke. Two of these and two of these. Which are going to create this curved shape here. Love it. Like Ryan Nemeth on, like, you mean AEW's Ryan Nemeth? Absolutely, he should totally be given a push. He is brilliant. I love him and his stupid walk. That joke is so dumb. And I love that they just continue to push it. It is absolutely bonkers to me. Before we put that on, this actually needs to go here. Probably for his lightsaber. Or perhaps something else. I don't actually know. I could be completely wrong. And then we're going to finish off this nice curved shape via those curved pieces. This is going to go here. Oh, I see. This is actually where that goes. Bam! And now we have the cockpit. Beautiful. Where did these go? On the side. Excellent. One there. And one there. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, I misplaced it slightly. Needs to go like that so that we can actually see that little pop of gray. Don't want to accidentally have the colors be inaccurate. That would be terrible. All right, now we can move on to bag number 2. I'm just going to... Wait a minute. Where? I was like, I have 2 of these little green 1x1s. I didn't use either of them. What the hell? That can't be right. And it's because I didn't do this correctly. This random little green piece goes there. Wonder if that's like representing an engine specifically, or if that's literally just a random green piece because they could and they wanted it to stand out, because I'm pretty sure that's just what they do sometimes, you know? Alright, let's continue on with bag number 2. Not doing too bad time-wise. I'm actually making some good progress, despite the fact that I've definitely paused and stared for a long time, just doing this, motioning my hands as I had a conversation with you. Ooh. I feel like we don't use these very often, except for, like, I see them used to, like, help get, like, superhero characters up, but they're usually clear. So I'm curious what section those are going to be actually utilized in. Not too many light gray. We've got a bunch of white pieces. Let it set off here to the side. Got that. We've got his head on. I think he might be complete now. There's this. Got a couple of dark gray pieces. Move my stickers out of the way so they don't get crushed. That would be bad. Don't want our crushed bent stickers. Dude, I opened a Lego set once, and unfortunately the stickers seem to have like slid into like a fold in a weird way, and they were definitely crushed. Thankfully, we got really lucky, and it wasn't anything super vital where like the seam would have been extremely noticeable, but it was kind of a bummer because there were still some wrinkles in some of them, and I'm like, okay, well maybe this is maybe what people are more upset by with Lego sometimes. But in my experience, most of the time, the stickers come out pretty flat. I've not had too many wavy stickers of any kind, except for that one box. It was very weird. You know, now that I think about it, though, it was probably, I think it was from one of the sets that we got that was actually like legitimately a much older set, and I'm wondering if that probably was why, because the box had just been moved around and shifted so much over the years that it probably just slipped. So it's probably not even really specifically a Lego's packaging problem as much of a time problem, but who knows. Can't see what dress. Leia's? It's here. She stands so beautifully. Alright, we've got her face. Oh, she's got a dual printed head. Both with angry looking eyebrows. Well, I like this one. It's more angry. And her little bun head. Oh my god, I want to see Lego do Usagi style bun ears, like her dongos. That'd be cool. Oh, and this gun is yours, Miss Leia. Here you go. I am sure that now, well, the reason that the reason there wasn't any Deadpool Lego prior is because up until only very recently, Deadpool was not actually part of the Marvel MCU, and so it was owned by Sony, if I recall correctly, and they wouldn't have had the license. So that makes a lot of sense to me of like why you wouldn't have seen Deadpool. Also, Lego has a weird thing about like violence in Deadpool because it is actually rated an R-rated film. They may or may not have actually wanted to do anything with it, and that may still prevent them from doing anything with it, which is a bit of a shame because this taco truck would be amazing in Lego. I would love to see a Lego like Deadpool. Is it like chimichanga? Is that what it's like? Like it's some sort of like, he has some sort of vehicle, and I swear it's like a taco truck or a chimichanga truck or burrito. Like it's definitely some sort of Mexican food, from what I recall. And so like that would be amazing in Lego, but I just don't know if they'll do it because he's an R-rated character, and they don't like to, because they are actually a children's brand, first and foremost, despite the fact that they do plenty of things that involve guns nowadays. They do still try to hold to that a little bit, and I don't know if Deadpool would be a little bit too crass, a bit too sexual, honestly, for him. Because he can go that direction very easily, as well as the hyper violence. And I don't know. But I agree. It would be amazing. A music reaction video? I don't know if I understand what a music reaction video is. Like a reaction to a song? Probably not. Mostly just because it's not super relevant to the channel's content specifically. Like I've done reaction videos, but it's predominantly been to like rules changes or upcoming games that are coming out and that kind of stuff because, you know, we're a hobby channel. If I had like a music channel, I might. But I'm not a big music person. Like I listen to music, but I don't remember bands super well. I don't like go to concerts. I've never been a huge concert person, unfortunately. I don't know really why. I just never really got into it. Need this. This is what I'm looking for. And there we go. That makes more sense. All right, and then we're going to bring this over here. It goes on the bottom. Ah, nice. Continuing that curve. I really like the shape we're getting out of this. It's very nice. All right, now we got these two big pieces, and we are in fact using those bits we created with an actual thing sticking out of them. My goodness. I suppose it makes sense. Look how many Technic pieces we suddenly have. So I need the gray tea. Oh, whoa, we're making something really complicated. This is the mechanism that lifts and closes the wings, isn't it? I bet it is. All right, let's focus. I'm going to focus on this. That might be what it was. Yeah, Deadpool is now part of Disney, but it previously wasn't. It was either Fox or Sony or something like that. I can't remember now. But again, I still don't even know if because of the, you know, Disney owning it at this point, if they're still going to do anything. I think it really depends on like how well the Deadpool Wolverine movie does and whether or not, you know what, they may end up bringing him in when Lego may eventually add in the X-Men, which honestly I had not thought about until now. And the Marvel stuff does not really appeal to me much, even as a Marvel fan. Where did that go? Where did that go? Oh, there it is. All right. Even as a Marvel fan, I have not been super thrilled with the Marvel sets that they've come out with. In fact, I just watched the episode of Lego Masters where it was one of their Marvel builds, and it was so boring to me. It wasn't boring specifically, but like it didn't have the same energy to me because I just don't care as much, and I've not been thrilled with anything that they've done. I don't think the playsets have been super interesting, and I don't really feel like a huge number of, like, they haven't even done that many vehicles or anything for Marvel. So outside of the Sanctum Sanctorum from Doctor Strange, like none of them have actually been something I've wanted to get specifically. We got the Quinjet because the Chaos Cultist really likes the Quinjet, and that one's cool, and I do like it, but like nothing else speaks to me. I've looked at them a dozen times and been like, do I want this? Because like I like some of the characters, but I can never justify grabbing it. Like I just not like those. I've got the two that I want, and until they do something with X-Men, like doing the X-Mansion would be amazing, then I just don't know if I'm gonna bother. I have never been to Exit Festival. I don't know what that is. Go make sure we put these in correctly. I'm also making sure that I've got the pegged in the correct spots. Yes, this looks good. Yes. Okay. Now I need this piece to go like that. Interesting. Okay. Oh, two of them actually. Kita. No. No, 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 no. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. We're going to grab one of these. One, two, and three. Ooh, okay. What an interesting piece. So, like this. And like that. And then we're going to put some of these black pieces through here. Okay. And we're going to spin it. Okay. Oh, and then we're going to put it on top of here. I see. Like this. Okay, interesting. I can see it coming together. I think I see how this might be working. But I'm going to keep building because I don't know for sure. So then we need to put that there. This is going to be such a compact little contraption. I'm really excited. Kita, please stop. I'm sorry about my cat. She is very upset. Go. Shushed her. From the room. She doesn't like when I'm in here. And she's not so bad about it sometimes if I'm talking, but like if I'm not, especially, and I'm just in here on my computer doing work or something, she hates it. She just starts meowing like crazy. And it especially happens if Chaos Cultist and I are playing games, whether it be together or separately, like online, because we're in separate rooms, and she just is like, I do not like when you guys are apart. I'm going to whine about it. And then we go and try to like play with her and appease her, and she just like walks away and acts like nothing was ever wrong. And then immediately, as soon as we try to go back and doing it again, she's back to whining. It blows my mind. She's gotten so used to, I think, us just being around her. That's crazy. Yes, I know, sweetie, but can you guys see her back there? Let's see, can you? There she is. You see her tail. Yeah, you're very loud. You're very loud. I'm not going to put you on my lap because I don't want you to absolutely destroy my stockings with your claws. You will. You absolutely would. Just be a good girl. No, be a good girl. And a good girl is someone who is not screaming at me right now. Because I have an X-Wing to build, Kita. It's very important, you see. She really does want attention. I mean, I would love to come back and visit England again. Unfortunately, it's a bit expensive, and my cats are, as you can tell, quite needy. And traveling is very difficult with them. And I don't have anybody that I trust in the area immediately that can watch them for extended periods of time. So travel is just kind of a no-go for me right now. But at some point, yes, absolutely. I will definitely be heading back to England. In fact, I need to head out there at some point during a game expo so that I can meet up with the No Rules Bard crew and hang out with them and maybe participate in some of their games that they're going to be hosting. Because I think they have like an event at this year's, and I'm really jealous that I can't go and like meet them all because I think that'd be amazing. I've only spoken with them, you know, like online. We've never met in person or anything, despite the fact that I think that'd be really amazing. But like it's not feasible at this point, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm not completely unrealistic. But one day that is my hopefully goal, is to go back either during Game Expo or Warhammer Fest. That would be also incredibly cool to be able to go to a Warhammer Fest event. Am I tripping? Hold on. Okay, I got there. I just built this one. These pieces are flying all over the place. Because this is a mechanism, I'm just being really cautious that I'm doing this correctly. Okay. It wants me to put it... Is it saying to go here? But I'm not seeing it then... It's wanting it this way, facing the opposite direction. Okay, sorry, that was what... Okay. Okay, it's starting to come together. That was so tripping me up. I was not able to see this for what it was. And it was so confusing me. Okay, I understand where I am at now. Now I need one of these. This is going to go across the top again. I gotcha. Okay. Except that I put it on facing the wrong way. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. It needs to go actually facing... What? Ah. This. Got it. Okay. Now I have it facing correctly. Okay. Okay. Now, this piece with 2 of these. I'm from all over the place. I was a military brat, so I grew up all over. I don't, like, have a specific location that I call home. I guess, like, the South would be the closest, like, Georgia, maybe, because I went to school there. I guess that's where I ended my, my youth, so... Sounds weird. Does I don't know. I don't really consider myself from a part of the U.S. I just consider myself U.S. based because I've been all over the place. Oh, we're doing 2 of these. That's why I needed 2 of those. So let me just get the second one going. There we go. There we go. 2 more of these. Well, especially right now, England is very expensive with just, like, everything that happened with Brexit and everything. Would not want to be dealing with that myself. Do not envy you guys there. Alright, this is gonna go... Okay, hold on, so... Okay. See, like that. And then like that. Okay. Oh, I didn't put the other... Hold on. That's why this looks weird. I was like, why am I not having 2 white, like, little hump things there? Because I didn't put the piece on, Angela. That's why. There we go. Now... That looks correct. And then this one goes here. Holy moly, if I actually read instructions properly, this would go so much faster. And we need 2 of those, and 2 of those. See if I need to flip those around at all, but I don't think so. Bam! Okay, that looks proper. And then that looks proper. Holy cow. Beautiful. Oh my god, the wind. So loud, you guys. Oh, I'm sure I probably would get a kick out of Welsh culture, that is. Absolutely. Okay, we have our fancy bobancy contraption. We have even more pieces. I hope I've built this thing correctly. My goodness, you guys. I really hope that I've built it correctly. Alright, let's get all these in. Appropriate pegs. We need this to go there. 2 more of these. I think these are the last of them, actually. So that goes there, like so. We need our last T. Oop. On there. Get on there. There you go. Okay. Alright, that looks correct. Okay, that is now in place. That looks accurate. And then this simply goes like so. If I can get it actually on there. Come on. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, look, it's an X! It's an X-Wing. I made a contraption that moves some wings. Woo! I completely agree, Okami. I think I got it though. I think I built it. Oh no, hold on. It's making me check something. Okay. Yes. What? Okay, hold on. So 3. I think I'm holding this correct. Because it'll end up going in the back. So it wants me to put some... Oh. Some stickers. Okay, I'm seeing now. I'm seeing. There's 3 stickers. There's 2 10s, which are going to go on either side of this. And then, okay, so they just go all here. Do they have... Are they identical? These 2 are. And then that one... Okay, I see. Okay, alright, alright, alright. So they want this one. There. Nice. Okay. We want next one. There. Love it. Okay, and then the last one has the curved side facing outwards. And there it goes. There. Cool. Some pretty nice sticker placement, if I do say so myself. Hi, Sarah Games. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No worries about just lurking. Totally appreciate you being here. Hope you're feeling better soon if you're feeling down or under the weather at all. And a slight bubble there, but I fixed it. All right, don't need those anymore. Now we need to attach this, and it is going to go Like that. That seems correct. Okay. Did it. I think I built that correctly. Woo, that's the step I was honestly most dreading. All right, I'm gonna set you off to the side a little bit, Mr. X-Wing, because we have a separate piece that doesn't really require you for a bit. So we need one of these, and then we're gonna take our 2 pieces here. Got these 2 pieces. I think we're building the like engine. Got these. This is going quite smoothly and quickly. Whoop. As I throw things. Okay. Excellent. We need to fill in a little gap here with this 2x2. And then we're gonna use some of these angled, or the like, I don't know what, I always feel like you always make containers out of these pieces, but I don't really know what they were originally used for. The ones that like look like the interior corners of a box. And then I need 1, 2 of these. Which orientation do the hooks go? Like that. Probably because another thing is going to clip into this. Possibly? Who knows? Alright, and then that goes there. With these little studs going facing out. Perfect. Oh, what an interesting piece. It's cool. Alright, so this goes on this side. Does it actually matter? Okay, so it was facing this way. I think they're just laying it. Yeah, okay, they're just laying it down because the pegs are there. So, of course. Do we put this other one on the other side? Holy moly, we do! Who would have thought? Whoop! I put it on correctly, though. That would be brilliant. Okay, and that goes like so. Okay. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out what... Oh, this is the back thrusters. I see. I see. Okay. I need 1, 2, and 1. Like that. And then these to make it look more engine-y. Or thrustery, I guess. Mechanical, I guess. It's the word I'm looking for there. So we've got that. And this pops on to the back of the X-Wing. I did that upside down. Hold on. Just these 2 need to be swapped. Bam. I should have probably paid attention to where this was. All right, there we go. That is now stuck on. It's looking lovely. Wait, where does that round piece go? There. Now it is actually correct. And then we take one of these. One of these. Oh, are these meant to be the guns? Maybe. Or just decorative, I see. Very well. Never mind. Not at all a gun. I think it's just a decorative piece of the side of this X-Wing. Very well. It doesn't want me to move on to the other side yet. It wants me to take this piece, flip it upside down, stick this in there, stick this in there. I'm assuming it's because it's going to go here. Yep. Okay, and then we need sticker numero dos. Okay. Make sure there isn't any debris. Pretty good. Happy with that. It bothers me that the white stickers that they use for the Lego sets, like, I don't know if you guys are gonna, you can't tell, it's gonna blow it out too much. So in real life, the whiteness of the sticker itself versus the whiteness of this piece, I don't know if it's just my lighting, because I've got a little bit of a yellow like tint to it, but it does not match, and it bothers me so much. Like, it's my own, like, this is the one time I will actually make a complaint about the sticker, and I just wish it matched. I wish they got the color of their white Lego to match the color of their white sticker so that it actually blended it better. Because on this, it's supposed to. These are supposed to be the panel lines to create the shape of the X-Wing, not like, that's my only complaint. I'm sure I'll have others, but that's at least about the stickers. All right, so that goes there. This one goes like that, and then like that. And it goes right there. Beautiful. And then we're going to do roughly the same thing on this side. So again, facing this way. Oh my god, I was about to panic. I had this piece left, and I was like, if this is not the last step, I was going to be so nervous for what I fucked up. But then I was thinking about it, I'm like, there's no way I could have fucked it up. There was nothing that used that long of a piece, the things that I built. Where's the, thank you. It's like, where's the white little piece that I'm looking for? So that goes like that. Beautiful, and we're gonna use this one. Pretty good. Yay! Okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's done. We flip this like this. And this is gonna go there. Okay. And that is that bag done. How are we looking? 212? Not bad. All right, let's go ahead and get bag 3 open. Just gonna keep plowing through this. I assume we're going to build the 2 sides of the wings now, which means they're probably going to be identical with some minor differences. So hopefully in doing this once, we'll make the second bag go faster. Rapidly get these pieces organized. Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure who the general was. Thank you for saying his name, Okami. But yes, it is Luke Skywalker that comes in the set, Princess Leia and R2-D2, and then General Dodonna. I didn't actually know that was his name. I will admit the Rebel characters are, like, from the OG cast is my least knowledgeable cast of characters. Oh my goodness. I just throw everything onto the floor for a second. Got it. Got it. Yeah, but this is, so we've got Leia, the General, R2-D2, and then, oh, his helmet has completely spun. And then Majestic, Luke Skywalker, which I'm a little sad doesn't actually seem to come with a hair option. What if you were playing with him and you're like, well, he's not flying right now, but I want him to have hair. I guess I'll just have to use one of my other Lukes for that. How dare I have to buy other sets for this? But I guess that's probably what the objective is there, right? All right. Got some pieces there. This actually doesn't look too bad. Not a huge number of pieces, so hopefully it'll go relatively quickly. Which I'm excited for, because I had something planned in case I got this done fast. And I feel like I'm actually moving pretty quickly with this one. Are you guys proud of me? It's not often that I actually, like, potentially complete something in one sitting. Oh my. My. I think I dropped something. Hello? Peace. I swear I felt something fall. Okay, evidently not. I swear I felt something like hit my leg. Maybe it was just my cord. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was just my cord. But I swear I thought I felt something. Alright, so we've got that. A couple of tan pieces. Only 2 pegs this time. Let's go. First up, I need this one. And we're going to take this. Oh my god, it was so good. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's episode, but both of Bad Batch and of Mando, because I've been loving where both has been going. But yes, the last episode of the Bad Batch was insanely good, in a very heart-wrenching sort of way. Good lord. God, I hadn't actually thought about it since, and you just reminded me, and now I'm sad. Oh. They're doing a really good job of really making you, like this season especially, they have done an exceptional job of writing some very concise episodes that focus on a couple of clones and then really, really get you invested in them. And then stuff goes awry and you're like, fuck my life. And it's very upsetting. I put this too far on. There we go. There that goes. And there that actually. Oh my god. Please, Lego, sits. Okay. Fixed it. It was a mild struggle. Flipped many pieces. Alright. There. And then, okay, sorry, this just dawned on me, and I don't know why. Slaanesh came to my brain. Maybe it was the purple I saw on the side of my phone. Speaking of things that I saw today randomly, have you guys seen the new Slaanesh rule? That I don't know if it's like a leak. I saw it from Katie Plays. She was sharing it. I don't know if it's part of a preview or a leak or what. I'm assuming it's a preview from it because since I saw it from Katie. It's so on theme. It's essentially, you know, in Total War Warhammer 3 when you can seduce units. It's a concept like that, but done I think very well in 40k, and it's never like I actually want to play a Slaanesh army now. Simply so I can use the seduction rule. I think it's called like, I saved it to my phone. I was that excited about it. It is called Temptations of Slaanesh. Look it up. It's freaking amazing. You really feel for Crosshair. Yes, you were absolutely correct in that you feel many. Maybe that's why it reminded me of Slaanesh, because I was feeling so many things for Crosshair when you mentioned the Bad Batch. But yes, holy fuck, like such a good episode with him. I feel so bad for all of them. They don't have an easy life. I know, Kita, you don't either. That's why you meow at me. She has a very easy life. Don't let her fool you. Do not let her fool you. I need to find this piece. Excellent. One of these. Even better. Okay, I see how this is looking. Ooh, now to use these round pieces, which I think are just like these are the rims for wheels, right? Isn't that what that's for? Okay, it wants me to put this on as a gap, then one of these, then slide it through. But as we do, we put 2 more of these. Okay, dig it. That is now in. We're going to take a 3rd one. Nope, nope, nope. Breaking everything apart. Everything's okay. Keep calm, Angela. Keep calm and carry on. Is that still a thing? Probably not. That's like too old of a meme. Yes, I have done this correctly. Got that. 2 of these. 1 and a 2. I know, it's so good, right? The fact that he's actually opening his eyes and realizing everything he betrayed was maybe something he shouldn't have, and the thing he betrayed them for is actually not looking out for him or taking care of any of his brothers whatsoever. Him, let alone anybody else. Oh my god. Like, I am... So, my expectation is that Crosshair is going to die. He may get redeemed. Like, he may die saving the Bad Batch and the rest of his family. But I don't think he's making it out of this series alive. I mean, I don't really think most of them are, but I really don't think Crosshair is making it out of this alive. And I am terrified for when that happens, because I'm going to cry my freaking eyes out. Because he's such a tragic character, and I just feel so bad. I feel so bad. He makes my heart hurt, and I'm sad about it. We need this. Oh, that's cool. I like how this has like a gap so that it can sit over top existing things. That's neat. Okay, that is on there, flush to that side. Then we're gonna put this here. Ow. Ow. That hurt. Legos are sharp sometimes, you guys. Legos are very sharp sometimes. Not jump ahead of myself. We're on here. Let's get these two pieces down first. Let's not go too far ahead. Alright, so this goes here, because we're creating a rounded shape. I get that. Alright, that's flush. That's in place. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to have two more. Basically doing this exact same thing on the other side. Okay, perfect. This is coming together really nicely. I really like the shape. Okay, so then this goes like that and that. We also need one of these. Doesn't matter which side, they're identical, so no. Going in there, and then this round piece goes like that. Perfect. Also very cool. Oh, and then this. One of the little nipple pieces. I don't know if that's actually what they're called, but I like to call them that. Kind of looks like a nipple, standing really erect. And then we've got this. Because that is, I assume, our landing gear. Beautiful! Oh, we're gonna not flip it, but we're gonna take this and one of these and one of the dishes. Totally. I completely agree with you, Michael. They definitely pushed him to his breaking point. I mean, that's why at the end of the episode he does exactly what he did. And I'm being a little vague about it just in case there are people out there who maybe haven't watched it yet. Although, I mean, come on, people. What are you doing? Go watch Bad Batch. It's so good. It's just so good. All right. And then it makes sense that we're going to be flipping this upside down to go on here. Perfect. Okay, we've got one half of one side of the wing built. Let's now do, basically, I assume, the same thing on the other side. Essentially. With probably some very minor details of not having to flip it upside down. Okay, so we've got that on there. Goes like so. We've got that. Along with two of these pieces. Nope, not that one. This one. Nice. Oh, I am using the complete wrong piece. That's why that's not fitting correctly. This is the piece I want. It's like, why is this not working? I swear I'm doing things correctly. I'm following the structures. I remember what I did. Apparently I didn't. I grabbed the completely wrong piece. All right, there we go. I have now fixed it and jumped myself ahead. Did I? Did I forget this panel? Am I a dummy dummy? Yes, I did. I don't know why I completely skipped putting on that panel, but I did. I have now corrected it. Okay, everything's fine. That didn't happen. We're at that moment of the stream, everybody, where Angela made a mistake, but we're going to all pretend like it never happened. I did it correct the first time, and there's definitely not video evidence of otherwise. One disadvantage of being a YouTuber sometimes, when you make silly mistakes like that, it's caught on camera and then you can't live it down. Ever. Alright, so we've got that in place. I think I've jumped ahead a little bit again, but that's okay. Oop. There we go. We're secured and ready to continue working on the next section, which involves these. Bam, bam, bam. Look at us go. Oh, I bet we're building the bottom of both sides, and then we're going to build the top of both sides, because we're going to probably, because we've got another one of these, which is what we use for the wings. Oh my god, I have 3 of them. They must give you a spare. Unless this is a weird try thing, and I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Go in there. Bum, 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 bum. Yes. Yeah, that clown suit was an interesting choice for sure. For sure. Very odd. Very odd. But you know what? Maybe it'll mean something in the next episode. I don't actually know do we know what the next episode's title is? I haven't actually looked. I'm sure we probably do. But I know I haven't actually looked to see what the title of the next episode is. God, I can't wait till tomorrow when we get to watch them. Caught up there. Excellent. Caught up to that. Now we are putting these pieces in. Okay, and then right, this first. There we go. Then that. Then all of these pieces. Okay. This goes there. This one goes there. And then we've got these going here to create our curve. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I don't think they're going to. I think he's going to, my hope for Crosshair legitimately is that, he tries to seek out Cody. And or Rex. Like, my hope is that, like, basically how there have been already in the season multiple clones who have been both unsuccessful and successful, depending on getting out of basically the Empire's, being part of the Empire. My hope is that he will be able to exit in such a way and maybe start that redemption process. But who knows? I definitely think Rex and Cody are going to come back soon, though, because regardless, I think Omega and that team are going to contact them. I mean, they already have, because of what happened in the previous episode prior to the Crosshair focused one. So we know that they're already going to be in contact with them, and I just expect that I expect that's how they're going to possibly meet back up if Crosshair doesn't end up having something happen to him. Well, no, because he's in the facility. I forgot. I see what you're doing with the Dark Trooper thing now, and I don't know. I don't know. I hope he escapes. Fuck, I forgot he had been captured. Like, completely. Oh, no. Crosshair, I'm so sorry. Crosshair, no. I'd forgotten that you're in that man's facility now, and they're going to definitely torture you to find Omega. Fuck. Poor Crosshair. He has a hard life. He's made so many poor decisions. Okay. Alright, that goes on like that. We now flip ourselves upside down. Okay, I guess I've used everything. I thought... What is this from? Do I use this at all in this bag? Ah, yes, I need to... I didn't build this one. Okay, that explains why I have a third one. Thank goodness. I was like, it's going crazy. Would I... Here it is. Okay, I thought something was wrong. Excellent. I'm so glad I wasn't going bonkers. Alright, so this goes like this goes like this, and then you go like... Am I oriented this correctly? No. Need this actually to go like that. Then this goes like that. Okay. I was wondering what the hell was happening. I did it! Alright, there we go. It does have 3 legs. Who would have thought? Okay, we've got one more bag to go. How are we looking on time? 2:30? Hell yeah. Let's go. I assume this is going to be roughly the same thing, but the tops of both of the wings. With slightly more pieces. Well, that's fair. That's fair. Bit more decoration, bit more guns happening. Is my expectation. I suspect Sid will also betray them as well, if she hasn't already. But and part of my suspicion of why I think she may have already is because she's been very much keeping them away, right? Like the last 2 episodes where we've seen the Bad Batch engage with Sid and actually be in contact with her. One, they have not been in physical contact. It's just been, hey, we're giving you a call. Please help us. We're stranded on this planet. Our ship was stolen. And she's like, oh, that sucks for you. Well, you guys have been in worse spots. Figure it out. And then, so that to me reads as one of 2 things. Either she's already betrayed them and she's feeling guilty about it and trying to prevent them from being, like, coming back so that she can maybe send whoever is off and away, maybe, to try to, like, on a goose chase after them. Or she's betrayed them and she's just waiting for the Imperial forces to show up so that then she can have them come back and they get captured. I think it's more the latter. I really think Sid ultimately, and this is maybe me like being too optimistic for her, but I really feel like Sid is one of those characters that, yes, she is going to betray them, but I think she's going to redeem herself or try to redeem herself because she realizes she made the wrong choice. And she like, because, and I think, I don't know, I just feel like that will speak to her and Omega's relationship specifically. If they were to do something like that. But I feel like that's possibly the direction they're going with Sid. Don't know. I think he's going to get redemption. Don't know if he's going to escape. Ooh, you know what I actually think might happen legitimately? If Crosshair helps Omega escape. Because I bet we're all correct in thinking that Sid has definitely betrayed the Bad Batch. She sold them out. She's going to get a shit ton of credits or whatever. She's going to feel guilty about it later. But she's done it, right? She sold them out. Maybe more specifically Omega. Because she knows that Omega's the valuable one. Or the most valuable one. So, Then you end up having Omega get captured, taken to the same cloning facility that we've seen a couple times now. What if Crosshair, because he's already there, in order to redeem himself, helps get her out, but in doing so, does not himself make it out? Am I missing a bag or something? What? Am I on the right? Oh, no, I'm looking at bag 3. That's the problem. Okay, I was, like, going, what the fuck is happening here? Why is this not looking correct? Bag 4. Here we go. Alright, well, that stuff is still identical. This is where I was getting confused. Alright, we need to do that. And we're going to take this and go like that. This is going to probably do something like this. Holy moly, who would have thought? All right, now we get to put another sticker on. I need sticker number 6. There we go. Nice. Stick that on right there to help keep everything in place. And we're going to do the cool thing with the rod. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, I have the Justifier. I have the Justifier. It is in the other room. Built that one a while back. I think that was one of the earlier Lego Star Wars more modern ship sets that we got, actually, because we were like, we need Cad Bane and his Justifier, damn it. He's just too cool. That has gone on. This is what I cap it with. Wonderful. Then we need 2 of these. Those. Beautiful. Coming together wonderfully. Oh, now we get to put stickers on this piece. How spiffy. Number 5, you say? Very well. I shall attach it after I clear this fuzz. Okay. That goes like that. Okay, that's done that. Where are my other 2? There we go. 1. There we go. I was wondering why that wasn't looking right. I've skipped one of those steps. That goes there. Then we're going to put this little white piece here. And now we need to build that cool shape again like we did on the last one. So let me grab my 4 pieces there and these 2. Wha-bam. Wha-bam. Beautiful. Then, ooh, we're not doing the same thing on the top this time, are we? I see. Oh, it's flat this time. Fine. Fine, very well. I suppose that makes a certain amount of sense. Why are you? Wow, you were not. I didn't put you on at all. Didn't put that on at all. Whoa! And I almost threw it then out of my hands. We're having a wild time with this. All right, we need this piece here. That goes with that. Even this gets a sticker. The gray one. Excellent. Number 8. So it's going on the edge and the little black squares face inward. Oh man, this is listening to this Star Wars: The Old Republic soundtrack has really made me want to play again. I've taken a little bit of a break from it just because we've been sick and we haven't really been... Well, I've been gaming, just not doing that because I wanted something a little bit lower energy. So I ended up going with Stardew Valley. I'm playing a ton of Stardew Valley recently. But man, listening to this makes me really want to get back into the game. Hopefully Chaos Cultist will be feeling better soon and we can both get back into it. That would be a lot of fun. Right, that goes like that and like that. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful, as Matt Hardy would say. And then we're going to have this come over here. All right. Cool, 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 cool. That side's done. Let's do the other side. Woo! All right. 1, 2. 3 and 4. This one. We'll need this again, but this time we're putting on sticker 7. Getting dramatic, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I wish Cad Bane had some arm printing as well. I will admit, it would have been nice. Arm printing is something I wish they would do a little bit more consistently. Like, I understand it makes it more expensive. I don't know, I just think it'd be cool. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna... It's close enough. It's close enough. Alright, works for me. Got that on. One, 2. 3, 4, 5. Nope. Cat. Aw, yeah. Alright. Looking good. Oops, I faced that the wrong way. Whoopsie daisy. Hopefully I didn't do that. I don't think I did on the other ones. I'm assuming not. They went together fine, so I'm going to assume I did it correctly and not suddenly second guess myself like crazy. Alright, we are going to put that there though. No, skip that step. Got these 3 pieces here. Oh, I did that backwards. Or I guess reversed. There we go. That is correct this time. And let's get this piece. Put number 3 on it. That in. That goes like that. Oh my gosh, we're so close to being complete. Ah! I'm actually very, very hyped. They'll have completed it on stream. Woo! That goes like that. That goes like that. One of these goes here. Beautiful. This is gonna go like that. Nope, like that. Then we're gonna take this yellow piece again with the black, or I guess the silver in this case, pieces going forward, and we're going to have my hand wildly fly all over the place. Hold on. Holy shit. There we go. Oh my god, that was so much more difficult than I felt like it needed to be. I don't know why. Okay, that sticker has gone on. The last thing I need to do for this wing is to take this alongside this and this. Stick it like that. Beautiful. And then this goes here. Okay. Here's the test. Look at that! It looks like an X-Wing. Whoa, hold on, I'm off screen. Woo! It looks like an X-Wing. Okay, I think we need to build the top, though. I feel like something might go here, or we've clearly got something else to build. So let's continue working. We're not finished yet, folks. We're just very close. We're going to do this times 4. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Love it. Oh, are these the actual engines to show the, like, how we're flying? That's cool. I think that's what I'm building. Okay, just like so. Oh, I'm sorry. It actually faces this way, of course, so that it actually, you know, looks like an engine with flame coming out of it. So I assume that's what the pink is representing. We'll find out here in a second when I'm finished, won't we? Where is the last one? Hello? Oh, there it is. It was way over there. I don't even know how you got over there. Okay. So we've got that. Sticking onto here. Bam. These go in on the other side. Makes a whole bit of sense. One more. And then this goes on like that. And then this faces out. Wonderful. Thankfully, I don't think the orientation of this actually matters because they're round, which is great. Means I don't have to be precise. Okay, so that is in there. That is in there. Now, where do you attach? Tell me where you attach, because this is literally the last 4 things I need to put on. In the back, like I thought. Oh, I see. Got it. Got it. Thank you. That's in there. In there. In there. Bam! Holy moly, you guys. Look at that. I built an X-Wing. Let's see. How does it... How do I hold it? Oh, here, let's put the, put our missiles in so we can poke somebody's eye out. I'm not going to try to flick them. I don't like the flicky ones, but we built an X-Wing. I am very hyped for this. I think it looks great. I'm very excited. Luke, we should probably put you in there. It doesn't really fly itself. I mean, it could if R2 was in there, but he's not, so he can't. And then does R2 go here? Oh my god, how cute, look. Okay, now it's actually complete because R2's in place. I love it. All right, well, we have a little bit of time left. So allow me to briefly grab a little bit of water because I think it would be fun for us to work on Mr. Luke Skywalker. We obviously just built an X-Wing, and I had Chaos Cultist prep this a little bit earlier, and I figured I want to go ahead and for the tutorial this week, I'm going to Jirsei or slap chop him if you prefer that terminology. But I figured I would do that method to help enhance what I'm going to be doing on his jacket with some contrast and speed paints. So allow me to briefly step away. I'm going to grab some paint water and a brush and a palette, and I'm going to apply a couple washes to him and do one little dry brush with you guys before we wrap up today's streams. I'll be right back. Okay, I told you it took just a minute. All right, I've got some water now. I'm gonna set the X-Wing over here. And let's go ahead, and all I really want to do today on him briefly is just apply... Oh my goodness. Well, I need to apparently replace that brush. A light wash using... I think I'm gonna go with Nuln Oil. So let me just grab that real quick. There is... Oh no! Hopefully I didn't bump you guys too badly. So sorry about that. My ears, they're too big. Alright, here it is. It's gonna shake this up real nice. Actually been a little while since I have painted, so I'm a little nervous. Okay, let's go ahead and get a little bit of water. We're gonna do this in my I completely forgot palette paper. Ooh. This is what happens when you're not 100% prepared, but very eager to move on to the next step. Because I'm feeling productive today, and I'm loving it. Alright, so we've got our Luke. And really all I want to do is I just want to apply a nice wash over everything and letting that settle into the recesses. This is going to help us later on enhance some of those darker color tones that we put on here. It'll add a bit more shadow to the oranges that I apply, and it's going to basically give us a nice foundation using a little bit of white paint. Probably the Army Painter's matte white. It's my go-to. And brighten him back up. Because this is definitely, I'm going to paint the base. I'm using the sculpted base that came with this particular edition of Luke. And he's on Hoth, hence the suit and everything. And so I do want to go with the snowy base. So the snowy base I'm still going to just paint up in white like normal and use some contrast paints to create a nice glacial effect. I've done it once before, and I'm going to try to recreate it here on this nice sculpted base that they provided for me with this model. But his suit, I want to have a little bit more wear and kind of grit, and I'm hoping that by going with this particular method of layering up some shadows, highlights, and midtones first before applying the color will just enhance that look and give me that soft grittiness that I'm wanting for the snow effect. I love this outfit for Luke. I don't know if otherwise I would have picked it up, honestly, because he's not one of my like favorite characters from the show or anything, like by far. Or I say show, it's because I'm so used to watching like Bad Batch and Clone Wars from the movies. He's not my favorite character from the franchise, really, is what I should be saying. But I do like this particular look for him. I think it's a more interesting look, just apparel. Get a little bit more paint. Tiny bit of water in my brush just to help smooth it and thin it a little. The only thing I'm probably not going to go and put the wash on is his lightsaber, because I want the blade to be as bright as possible, and I think this will also help give me a little bit more of a definition of that. Just pulling up some of my excess pooling. I want it to be dark, but not too dark, especially in certain areas. But I also want to be very deliberate to make sure that I do hit every section of him. Because then otherwise he'll have a weird splotchiness to him and be like, huh, well, the shadows don't seem to work there. I really have to appreciate Star Wars Legion sculpts. They're pretty cool. Although I am really looking forward to Shatterpoint. I think partially because I realize, and I don't know, like, correct me, Legion players in chat, if there are some of you here. I have not found an Ahsoka for Star Wars Legion, and I'm really surprised considering they had, like, the Clone Wars starter set, and she's a major part of that. And I don't know if it's because of, like, licensing rights with the cartoons, but they've done stuff like Sabine from Rebels and various other characters from the Clone Wars. So I'm kind of surprised they've never done an Ahsoka. And it's one of the reasons I'm actually very much looking forward to when Shatterpoint comes out, because it actually has one. Ahsoka's part of that. Alright, I think that's everything. I'm just going to flip him. Yeah, I didn't get quite the arm like I was worried, but correcting that now. Just a little bit of his boot there too, apparently. The inside of his thigh. Alright, there we go. I think that's looking better. I want to enhance it a little bit on this cable. I actually think that just works as how it probably is going to end up looking when I'm finished painting it, so get ahead on that. Alright, I think that is looking pretty great for our wash. I'm going to let this dry. We'll chat a little bit, and then I will put a dry brush on top, and then we'll probably call it there. But I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I tried to add a little bit of my love of Lego, as well as getting some of the painting in. Just thought was kind of like a fun little add-on, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Okay. Probably yes. Michael, you're probably correct. I will probably end up painting... Yeah, it'll probably end up being Ahsoka and Ventress, because I was thinking about it, and Anakin would be really cool. I do actually really like Anakin as a character. I find the complexity that they added to him in Clone Wars to be really intriguing, and I just think they did actually a very good job. But I'm not upset at all that they ended up focusing on, like, Ahsoka in the show and the clones in the show over him, which I know was the original goal. Like, the original goal was to, like, tell the story of Anakin prior to him becoming Vader to give more context to that, right? And so, like, the fact that they actually were able to focus on Ahsoka and some of the other characters, while still having him be a major part and a huge factor, it's just not... He wasn't the dominating thing, and I actually think that worked really, really well. I think that allowed a lot more people, myself included, to grow fond of Anakin. And for me, it at least added a bit more context and character to Darth Vader that I had seen in the OG movies, which up until that point, I was like, okay, yeah, I mean, like, he's kind of scary and like, but he's also very like lumbering, and none of this combat feels that, I don't know, it didn't quite have the same presence as it does modernly, and that's because of the limitations of technology, and also because I know Lucas originally wanted them to be like more broadsword fighting, right? Like that's why they're all big overhead swings and more like English style sword fighting rather than what I think lightsaber combat has become now, which is more one, a mix of things in general, but also like very based on like Japanese samurai and like that kind of stuff, right? So I think Ahsoka and Ventress will end up being what I choose, because while Anakin would be interesting, and he is an interesting character, that's where that tirade came from. I think the ladies are just more intriguing, and I've not seen a Ventress or... No, have I seen a Ventress? Do they have a Ventress for... They announced one recently, did they not? For Legion? I can't remember now. I feel like I've not seen a Ventress in Legion either. I know there's definitely not an Ahsoka that I've found. Granted, I didn't do that hard of digging, but I feel like it would have come up relatively quickly. Ooh, you have the... Oh, I've never collected any of the brickheads. I'm not a huge fan, but I'm also not, like, Sorry, excuse me, I almost, like, burped. I'm not a pop collector, really, either. I have one. And I guess I have my tiny Space Marines. But those are literally the only pop figures. Is my pop figure even in here? Is it in this room? It's not. I don't have any pop figures in this room except for my micro, like, the chibi, as Games Workshop liked to call them. Space Marines from... Was that even through Pop, though? No, that was just Bandai. So they're not even technically Pop figures. Yeah, I don't have any of those kinds of figures very much. The only one that I do have, and actually, I think I have three. I have three that I can think of. Of all the characters out there, I've gotten 3 Pop figures that I've actually kept for an extended period of time. One is Dracula from the Castlevania animated show that released a while back. The other 2 are both technically Chaos Cultists, but they're Dragon Ball Z ones, and they're of characters that I feel like don't get figures as often, and one of them is Mr. Satan, and the other is, it was a multi-pack with King Kai and the monkey, Bubbles, that's his name. It was King Kai and Bubbles. And those are the only 3 pop figures I think we have in the apartment. If there is one other one, it might be a Power Ranger, but I don't even think that exists in the house. So it's very strange. I've just never been like this. It's weird for me too, because like I am a massive collector. Like I am a just massive. I mean, obviously you guys have seen when I've done studio tours, I collect miniatures, I collect Lego, I collect statues. Like I've collected anime figures. I've collected a lot of different things over time, and pop figures have never drawn me in. I don't know what it is about them. They are cute, but I've never gotten into it. Ooh, it's gonna be the Rebels Ahsoka, and this is you're talking for Legion, Michael. That's awesome. I am super hyped for that. I mean, I'm still gonna get Shatterpoint. Did I not paint your shoe? Sorry, I just realized as his boot was drying that I actually hadn't painted it. Or if it had all slid off. Okay. There we go. Fixed it. And is there anything else that I look like I missed? Not specifically. Oh my god, I really love what this is already doing to pop out some of the details on his face. I don't know how easy it is for you guys to see, but it looks pretty spot on. I really like the sculpt of his face. I also just love, the reason I like this particular outfit for him is because it's got so much texture and detail to it. And honestly, because it kind of reminds me of real life space, like astronaut suits. Obviously real astronaut suits are way more bulky and they have the giant backpack and stuff. But there's they really did a good job, I think, of adding in some of these textures, like specifically like this texture on the back for his vest, as well as some of these detailing on like the ribbing on the arms for, I assume, I don't know if that's meant for like thermal something or if it's just for flexibility or of the fabric or whatever, because I can't remember if this outfit, this is his flight suit, right? The orange outfit is definitely the flight suit, so like I feel like it's meant to mimic an astronaut's suit, actually, if I had to guess. Like that's probably what they were going for, so I like that aspect. I'm just waiting on him to dry a little bit more, and then I'll do the dry brush with you guys. I guess I can get the paint out at least. Grab the bottle. Looks like I got that there. All right. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and call it. This has been really fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I always appreciate the fact that so many of you are very active in chat, and I always feel like I've got a good number of people, and I don't really like, I don't actually go and check and see what my numbers are to see how many people are actually watching at a time. Sometimes Chaos Cultists will tell me afterwards, but it warms my heart. And I want you to dry faster. I need to get one of those micro, you know what, I'm gonna look it up. I want to get a little mini blow dryer so that when I'm doing miniature painting, and especially at this stage where I'm like waiting on a paint to dry, because I swear part of my process when I'm doing videos and tutorials, one of the reasons that like they always feel like they take so long is mostly because I'm sitting there in between filming sessions of different colors, and I'm like, I need this to dry faster, and I just don't have like a mini, so I'm just gonna see if I can, like, surely Amazon just has a mini blow dryer. Mini, how small are they? Blow dryer. And that's for $15, not bad. Con Air. I mean, I've okay. Do you have a low heat setting? Because that's really what I'm worried. Like, my biggest thing with like blow dryers on miniatures is that I don't want the heat to warp the plastic. Oh man, that folds and compact. Nice. 2 heat speed settings. Yes. Is one of them low heat? Yes. Yes. Excellent. Oh, the base. Yes, it's good. Do you think I should wash this at all, or do you think I should? I didn't think so. I'm gonna wash the metal part though. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna still try to spot wash the metal part. That'll give me something to do also while this continues to dry. But I think I have found a blow dryer that I might purchase specifically for miniatures. I need to do a little bit more research on whether or not how low its low heat setting is. But I do think that is going to work well. I'm gonna just lightly spot wash this. Just to add a little bit of separation between it and the snow. Because when I do the dry brush over top of this again, it'll touch up any of the snow that I may have accidentally got with a little bit of paint. But I am going to try to be delicate. Oh, yeah, I like how that's turning out. Oh, you might notice some like weird texture there. That is because I put some putty down to prevent paint from getting where his feet are going to end up needing to be glued to, just to secure my connection point a little bit better. I have found that if I glue through the primer, it doesn't always want to stick as thoroughly as I want it to, unless I just really glob on a lot of glue. And I prefer not to have to do that. Alright, so we've got that. Let me get this little side edge, because there is actually a groove there. I love the greebling and texture work that the artists put into all of the models for Star Wars, just over the years. the original stuff, the newer stuff. I know a lot of it's CG now, but like, I guess it's mostly the older stuff that would have the models. But I still feel like they use models in certain things sometimes. They still do practical effects and such. So anytime they do that, it's just great. Okay, and then let's delicately paint what I'm assuming is an exhaust. I wasn't actually sure what this was meant to represent. But I want it to look kind of gritty and sooty amongst the snow, and I think this will give me a nice foundation of that. Because when I put a gray, like, contrast over top of it, it'll settle into those recesses and deepen those darks even more, and just really enhance what I'm doing. I do want it to pull away a little bit. Hold on. There we go. A little too heavy. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's really make sure we get into the crevices of this thing. I want all those little holes and textures to pop. Without completely overwhelming it, though. There we go. That is looking lovely. I think the base looks nice, so you can see where the snow portion is going to be, and then we've got a little bit of whatever metal thingamadoodle he's standing on. I'll actually probably end up having it be very light. I don't know. Where's my instructions? Here are the instructions for him. There was a colored picture, and I actually don't know what he's standing on. Okay, it is supposed to be metal. I was worried that it was going to also be white. You know how, like, Stormtrooper armor and Clone Trooper armor is all, like, a whitewash and everything? I was worried that that was what this was going to end up being, and that all of that work that I just put on to be delicate around those lines was going to be worthless, but it's not, because metallic's going over top of it, and I feel better about myself now. Are you dry? Not 100%, and I do worry about doing too much. Okay, all right. I really want to wash him, but I don't want to fudge things. Just gonna blow on him for a moment. Hello, Bruzy. Hello, welcome to the stream. I am doing quite well. We are painting up a little bit of Luke. You guys get a little sneak peek into the behind the scenes of my process. For my painting tutorials, I am washing him I primed him up in a gray, decided to do a wash over top of him, and then we're going to do a dry brush of white to give us a nice, je vais say, technique over top, aka slap chop, to help enhance what I'm going to be doing on the actual tutorial. I just read my camera for a second, and it says wide angle AF lens. But I definitely read it as Angela, because it's partially my name with a couple letters reversed and one removed. And I was like, why does my camera have my name on it for a second? And then I realized I'm not reading things correctly. That says Angle, not Angela. I wish they actually would have made a set about that, Okami. Are you kidding me? An Order 66 set? Could you imagine? People would flip their shit. They would be so mad. Just pulling up a little bit of the excess moisture. It doesn't really need to be that dark. I'm also just being impatient. Okay. Okay, we're going to be delicate, and we're going to start at the top. We are going to start dry brushing. Let me grab my little army painter dry brush. Get a little bit of white paint onto my palette. maybe. Come on. Oh no, did I like... What has happened? I'm like so scared to squeeze it. Hold on. Let me see if I can get the cap off and see if I clogged it somehow. That seems very likely. Also, where is the other bottle that I have? I have 2 of these and I'm only seeing one. Oh, there it is. It got moved up top. Okay, let me just grab the other bottle and make my life significantly easier. Because if this one... Yep, that one's ready to go. Okay, let me not have that dry in there. Okay, there we go. Got that. Do I want to use... No, I want to use the small brush. Get it nice and covered in paint. And we're going to take the majority of it off. Okay, that is a nice light sprinkling of white. We're just going to do this very gently. Oh yeah, this is doing exactly what I want it to. Gently bringing out those highlights. Enhancing those textures. I think this is going to look great. Get a little bit more paint on my brush. Yes, yes. Hopefully you guys can see this well enough. And I'm putting very little pressure on this as I go over these. I don't want it to go too hard into the recesses because I don't want to lose all that nice shadows that I've put down already. I really just want it to lightly hit the raised most edges. Bring out that highlight again. And I think this is going to work beautifully. Like, look. Can you guys hopefully see that pretty well? Do you see the difference on his face? And his hair and everything? I am really enjoying how this is coming out. That, I mean, I could imagine, Michael, them doing that, but I honestly feel like I have seen some mocks of that, like of people doing like the big ships from Warhammer in Lego. They just will never ever make official sets of that. There's no way Lego is gonna work with Games Workshop to make an official set. It's just, the product is not, they don't match, unfortunately. Like, despite the fact that Games Workshop is like, hey, we're kid friendly. Remember those children's books that we made? They are never actually going to hit the children's market in the same way that Lego will. And I don't think they'll work together for that reason. Unless Lego just really changes its how it handles itself and how it deals with like a more mature content. But like otherwise, I really doubt it. Like, it'd be amazing, don't get me wrong. But I just really, really doubt it. All right, buddy. Oh my god, this is genuinely... I almost don't want to paint him. I almost like it just how it is. What if I just did all of my minis in grayscale? Ugh. Like my comic books, that's beautiful. I'm going to push it a little bit because I really want the highlights to come through, especially on the orange portions. So if I see that it's like the fabric of his jacket, I'm going to try to push the highlights a bit more. Because I do still want it to be a very specific, like, bright orange. But it's going to take some gentle layering. Some gentle layering. Whoa. What the fuck? I have never seen that happen. I think there was moisture inside. What a weird thing. I just had, like, his butt bubbled. That was so bizarre. I'm going to ignore it. Keep going. And pretend it didn't happen. That was scary, and I fucking don't understand what just happened. I'm guessing there must have been pressure. That was so weird. I don't get it. I don't know what just happened there. That was strange. I don't even know if you guys caught it, but it was bizarre. I'm glad it stopped. It wasn't mildly concerning. I'm also gonna push his hair a bit more because he's got that blonde hair. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, this is looking so cool. It's gonna look great once I actually get color onto it. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful! Dude, Night Haunts in black and white is a fantastic idea. You know what I also have considered doing in black and white before, actually? A long time ago, like in the very early periods of the channel, I did a painting tutorial that focused on actually some of the Tyranids from the original Space Hulk game. And I painted up 3 different ones in 3 different unique stylings because I'm not a huge fan normally of the standard Tyranid paint scheme, like the purple and white, despite it having one of my all-time favorite colors. I just really am not a huge fan of it. So I ended up doing a couple different styles, and one of them that I did was I did a grayscale Nid with his weapons, like the claws on him, done up in a bright orange, or not orange, green, sorry, a bright green, and it looked super cool in my opinion. But like even just as grayscale, they looked amazing because like all their textures, all that ribbing that they have on their carapaces and all that kind of stuff, I just think works. Like basically, I think things look really, really good in grayscale when they have a lot of textures going on them, because then the grayscale enhances those textures immensely. I am so incredibly happy with how this is already starting out. All right, I'm pretty satisfied with this. How do you guys feel? Do you think he looks good? Might push his pants a bit more, actually. I got nervous about dry brushing his butt since he, like, had that weird fart at me. It was weird. I don't know what the hell happened there. It must have been a pressure thing. And some wash that just hadn't finished drying and air released, but it was so strange. All right, yeah, I think he's looking amazing. If I do anything more, I feel like it's just going to push it too much. But one thing that I do want to do before we wrap this is just very quickly go over this. A little bit more haphazardly. There we go. Because I kind of want to add texture that way, but also bring some of that. This is still in snow, so. All right, I think that looks good. We have touched up our base. We've gotten Luke ready to start painting. So on Friday, you guys can expect a brand new painting tutorial where I'll be showing you the final process for this guy. Thank you guys so much for joining me during this partial Lego build where we built an X-Wing from scratch. And then, well, I mean, not from scratch. We followed the instructions. But, like, we didn't have him started at all. So we completed it in one go. And I also spent a little bit of time getting Luke prepped for this week's tutorial. This has been a great hobby live stream. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and an excellently wonderful hobby night. And I will see you all next time. Bye.